And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the train yard here in Fairfield, Illinois. As tonight, the Fairfield Mules play host to the Hamilton County Foxes in Black Diamond play. My name is Bruce Dickey. You are watching us on Wabash Catch TV. My color man tonight, analyst, same as always, Jamie Hodges. Welcome, Jamie.
Welcome, Bruce. Thanks for having me.
We're sorry we missed the last week. We were going to be in Salem. We were really looking forward to seeing the Columbia Eagles and the Salem Wildcats. But with that whole Thursday night thing, it messed everybody up last week, didn't it?
That threw us off just a little bit, Bruce. Kind of messed with our schedules.
Messed with our schedules, messed with Fairfield's schedule, messed with Hamilton County's schedule, as the Hamilton County Foxes played at Chester last Friday night, losing to the Yellow Jackets by a final score of 34-6. They had two delays.
Long delays.
Long delays.
What time that game get over?
That game ended right at 11 o'clock. And we were, of course, Hamilton County was on the road, and that's an hour and a half to hour and 45-minute drive from McLeansburg.
Well, we've talked before about the only way you can get to Chester is by helicopter.
See, it's the best.
Besides that, you're driving forever.
It is the easiest way to get to the Yellow Jackets field, but the Hamilton County Fox was able to make it back home. The Fairfield Mules, on the other hand, they had shenanigans as well, Jamie, as they played on Thursday night.
Played on Thursday. We're up 56-0 at halftime, and all of a sudden it was a called game.
I got a chance to talk with athletic director Bob Wells before tonight's contest, and he said that they got to halftime in that ball game, and the discussion was basically we're going to play another 24 minutes of JV, or are we just going to not play anymore? And the the CZR superintendent said, you guys are tearing our field up. Our guys are tearing our field up. It was at the beginning of the Thursday night was the beginning of the rain of the weekend, right?
Well, and the worst part about the deal is the coach of CZR now is a former NFL player.
Yeah, he probably wanted to play it.
And from the accounts that I received, he was highly irritated that the superintendent had went over his head and called the game.
Oh, is that right?
Because in his mind, being a football guy, you never quit. You keep playing no matter what the score is. You finish the game out. And so he, at that moment, was not happy.
Trying to teach his kids how to continue and finish.
Right.
That's exactly right. And the superintendent, I think, took a look at the condition of the field as well as maybe the score.
Right.
And it's not the first time in the past few years that that a game has been called at halftime due to impending weather as well as Fairfield being way ahead. It happened a couple or 3 years ago against Hamilton County here when I think Fairfield was ahead 30 or so to nothing. Was that 2 years ago? Was it last year at Hamilton County? All right, last year at Hamilton County. That game was called at halftime. This one, however, Jamie, tonight
will be called because of heat.
I'm going to say, I don't think they're calling this one for rain tonight. Knock wood. But there is not a cloud in the sky. It is a beautiful evening for football and Black Diamond Conference play. Fairfield tied for the lead in the Black Diamond Conference at 3-0, tied with Cesar. Cesar also 3-0, going down the list of squads. Edwards County is at 2-1. El Dorado also 2-1. Then Carmi 1-2. It's Chester at 1-2. Johnston City 1-2. Hamilton County 1-2. Vienna 1-2. And CZR has begun their season 0-3. And boy, they're going to struggle to turn that 0 to a 1.
Yeah, I don't see many opportunities on the future on their schedule for them to pick up that W. But
not a ton.
Anything can happen.
Not a ton. The Hamilton County Foxes, we've been talking with a lot of the coaches before the ball game, and they say that this Hamilton County front seven is maybe the toughest one that Fairfield will face all season long, but the front seven on defense. However, they're not terrifically deep, and you get tired.
They have several players that go both ways. I mean, in high school football, you run into that quite a bit,
happens.
but usually the numbers 4 to 5, wouldn't you say, Bruce?
Yeah,
maybe a few more.
Yeah.
These guys are.
You prefer like 3 or 4.
Yeah, these guys are in the 8 to 9 range.
Yep.
Of players playing on both sides of the ball.
Hamilton County comes in, like I said, with that 1-2 record. They opened the season at home with a loss to Edwards County, 22-6. The next week, also at home, the Hamilton County defeated Johnston City 18-14. And then last week, like I said, they were in Chester. They in that long delayed game, they finished losing that ball game 34-6. On the other hand, the Fairfield Mules, as I said, come in at 3-0 on the season. They had the first game of the year, beat Johnston City 60-14. That was here at the train yard. We were here for the next game, the Chester Yellow Jackets game. Fairfield won 50-26. And then last week, again, as we told you, it was 52-0 down at CZR. The thing there is, Jamie, you look at those numbers, and you wonder if the 162 points that Fairfield has scored in the 3 games, is that more of a question of the level of competition versus is this an outstanding scoring Fairfield squad?
Bruce, before I saw the second half of that Chester game, I would have almost said level of competition, and that's something, unfortunately, you run into in the BDC.
BDC struggling.
But after the second half of the Chester game, and that offense turned it on and just kept plugging away, I think it's just an incredibly good offense, to be honest with you.
That might be the truth. That's the thing. We'll learn a lot tonight. I'm very interested to see how the Mules face this Hamilton County front 7. Because basically, when you look at it, if the Hamilton County front 7 is their strength, the Fairfield Mules inside running game has been their strength.
Right, correct.
And so you've got strength versus strength. What's going to happen?
I've not seen Hamilton County play, so I can't say a whole lot. But just from watching Fairfield play, I think the running game overtakes the line due to, if for nothing else, due to fatigue.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works. By the way,
folks, exceptionally hot.
Yeah, that is it. Well,
for this time of year.
That's true. Well, it got to 88, I think. Right now, as a matter of fact, here in Fairfield, it is 87 degrees. So, the high got to 90. I don't know what the record is for September 14th, but I bet you that's pretty close.
It's got to be close.
I got to tell you, usually you remember, like, if it's your birthday or something like that, you remember if there's ever been really, really hot. I'm not sure I remember my birthday ever being this hot. My birthday's not today.
I was going to say, your birthday's not today,
My
Bruce.
birthday's not today. No, don't get me wrong. My birthday's not today. If the game goes to midnight like last week did,
then we're in luck.
Folks, also we want to make a special
you're going to have to talk about this one.
That this is the annual Wayne County Shrine Club game. Each year, Fairfield plays a game with either Carmi, it's been Johnston City, with Edwards County. They play, and the 2 towns each have a shrine club. Or at least the 2 towns that do have a shrine club, they play and they'll give plaques to folks. So they'll give a most valuable player for each team, as well as a plaque at the end of the night for the winning team. And we'll stay here, of course, for the presentations after the game. They do that pretty quickly after the game. But this one has a little special content in it, as this is the long-time Shriner Greg Edwards Memorial Game. And they're going to do that, I think, from now on, aren't they, Jamie?
I'm not talking about it.
I bet not. Yeah.
Very good friend of mine. I'm glad to see them doing this, and
I think they're going to dedicate this game
from now on
to
Greg
the memory
Edwards.
of Greg Edwards, who passed away suddenly back
almost a year ago today.
Was it in September? I was thinking it was November.
It was in September.
Was it really? Boy, time flies. Unbelievable.
It does.
And also a special thanks. They wanted us to send a special thanks out to the Fairfield Memorial, the Shrine Club wanted us to send a special thanks out to the Fairfield Memorial Hospital, who donated $1,000 to the Shrine Club just for this game. And you know where that $1,000 goes?
Shriners Hospitals.
Goes straight to the Shriners Hospitals.
Which the closest one is St. Louis.
Yeah. So that is, though there's a lot of happy people here tonight, but a lot probably of emotions rolling too. Tonight it is the Fairfield Mules versus the Hamilton County Foxes here at Fairfield. I'm Bruce Dickey. That's Jamie Hodges. We'll be back with much more pregame for you after these words.
Are you looking to start a DIY project or new home construction? Come see us at Zinc Building Center. We can help with interior, exterior, and commercial doors. Need some new siding? Whether it be vinyl, stone, or cedar shake, we can help. How about roofing? Call us for a free estimate on a metal or shingled roof. We also deal in lumber, cabinetry, paint, plumbing, and electrical. Stop by and see us on Route 45 in Louisville.
Come see us!
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Commitment. At Salem Rural King, commitment is serving your community the way we would want to be served. Commitment is a newly renovated store with more hard-to-find items for the whole family. Commitment is knowing that when you shop at Rural King, you'll find everything you need in one stop. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, clothing, and much more. Come on over to Salem Rural King and experience our commitment for yourself. 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Rollinson's in Salem, we take pride in offering American-made appliances by Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid, plus we service everything we sell. Shop our showroom of cabinetry and countertops. Not sleeping well on your current mattress? Hurry on over and see what Serta quality is like. Our flooring stands alone in selection and price, bringing you Mohawk brands that you know and trust. Stop in today and let us help you get the best results for every room in your house.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
For career opportunities or financial planning, call me, Justin Harness, your local Modern Woodman representative.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the train yard. The Fairfield Mules getting set to take on the Hamilton County Foxes in Black Diamond Conference play. Should be a lot of fun tonight. The Hamilton, by the way, the Hamilton County Foxes will be back on Tuesday night, Jamie.
For fresh soft?
for volleyball.
Oh.
And we'll be right back here with them as the Hamilton County Foxes face the Lady Mules. I guess it's the Lady Foxes, too, facing the Lady Mules on Tuesday night next week. We've got 2 games next week, 2 volleyball games anyway. We'll be here for Hamco on Tuesday the 18th, and then on Thursday the 20th, Freeburg is at Salem. And we'll be in Salem for that volleyball game. And then next Friday, up to Flora again. That was fun. That was a good time
Back
at Flora.
to Flora. Who do they have?
Flora. Lawrenceville coming in for homecoming.
Okay.
So Lawrenceville at Flora for a homecoming. I know that a lot of folks are always looking at the pageantry of the homecoming. You know, by a lot of folks, I mean me.
That's why, I was going to let you just go ahead and roll with that one, big boy. I know what you think about homecoming, how much you love it. I know you do.
I love
You always
homecoming.
have, Bruce.
I really have. I'm just torn up that I'm not doing homecoming parades anymore.
I see
not particularly. I
see
guess.
a familiar face on the sideline with the officiating crew.
Over there in the white hat. That's exactly right. It's Scott Furhop, former.
He was one of my coaches when I was playing football here.
They're on the white hat at the 40-yard line. Yeah, he is a. He was really.
Yes.
I thought he was gone by then.
No, I'm older than you think, Bruce.
I was thinking you were a young man, Jamie.
My freshman year was his first year at Fairfield.
Really? Well, he was at Fairfield for several years. Now I believe he is I want to say superintendent down at Trico.
Nope, Oakville.
Oakville, okay.
Yep, superintendent Oakville.
Well, that's
because Hayden was playing on a travel team, and we were playing in a shootout at Oakville, and our game on Super Bowl Sunday started at 4 o'clock, one of the championship games. And so I went to that school and found him and said, "What are
this
you
ain't gonna
doing
work.
to me, man?
This ain't going to work."
And he said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, it was the PTO. It wasn't me."
So yeah, they do a wonderful job, the PTOs, and they didn't know that they were messing with your life. The Marching Mules are here on the sideline. They're going to be playing the national anthem here in just a moment, as the Fairfield Mules also on the field. Hamilton County is probably still back in the locker room, as the national anthem will be played in just a short few minutes. Oh, they are down there, aren't they? Down there on the field over there, that looks like, I'm not sure who the state policeman is, but I'll bet.
Chris Odie's the
county. And I was going to say Doc Mills, but he's standing by the flag. That might be Silas Eccleberry over there on the as the city policeman for the Mules, but or for Fairfield.
The city police will be spread kind of thin tonight with the Fall Fun Fest going on.
That's right. The Fairfield Fall Fun Fest going on in downtown Fairfield this evening, as things are really revving up. Last night, of course, you know what the big event was last night.
The Miss Fairfield. Little Miss
roasted
Fairfield.
chestnuts. Oh, Miss Fairfield.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you were playing. I knew I meant to be there.
I didn't realize I didn't realize there was anything other than the roasted chestnuts.
Well, that's what all the buzz was about. So I'm trying to get more buzz to the other events, Bruce.
I'm certain that's good. All right, our national anthem upcoming here, as everyone is standing for it. We'll let you listen.
Officers, close to the colors for our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the FCHS Marching Mules under the direction of Drum Major Megan Stevens.
the final strains of our national anthem performed by the Marching Mules here in Fairfield. The squads are on the field. We're going to have the kickoff here very shortly. We'll be back with the kickoff for you after these words.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts. Fairfield Mules about to bust out of their, what do you call that? The big curtain?
You know what it's not?
What?
You know what it's not?
What is it not?
It's not a big inflatable like we want.
It's not a big inflatable.
We want a big inflatable.
I tell you what, I know next week when we're in Florida that they're going to have that straightened out. They're not going to stay in there until kickoff.
No, they hopefully learn their lesson.
I would hope, as the Mules. We did not get a chance. They already did the captain's toss prior to the game, the coin toss with the captains. Did not see who was receiving the kick, but I think it will be Fairfield kicking off and defending the east goal. But I'd be kind of surprised if it was something other than that. Hey, look at that, Jamie.
Yes.
The sun's down.
And it feels a lot better.
It just got about 10 degrees cooler.
I noticed when I leaned forward, I was not completely blinded, so something good had happened.
The sun has gone down. The Mules are on the field. They're ready to go. Mules again at 3-0, and we'll be here one more time this season. We'll be here in Week 8. Actually, that's their next home game. We'll be here in Week 8 for the El Dorado game. Yeah. There are 3 road games in a row, week 5, 6, and 7. And then we'll be ready to go for week 8 here. And, of course, next week we will be in Flora. It is the Lawrenceville Indians homecoming coming in to play the Flora Wolves. And then the week after that we'll be in Salem for Salem's homecoming. That is against Westmont. Do you know where Westmont is? Westmont, Illinois.
It's west of Montgomery, Illinois.
No. It might be.
I tried.
It might be. But it's also way up by Palatine and that kind of. It's way in the northwestern part of Illinois. Again, this the Wayne County Shrine game. That's the Greg Edwards Memorial game, and that probably will be that way forever and ever. Of course, Greg Edwards, a wonderful athlete back in the early 80s. Late 70s, early 80s, graduated in 1981 and struck down too soon by a heart attack. You need to take care of your hearts, folks. Of course, Greg did. That's the thing.
He did. That's the best part.
Speaking of great athletes, he was a great athlete at age 50, let alone at age 20. Hamilton County wins the toss. They defer. Fairfield will receive, and they will go from east to west. Fairfield is in their home red uniforms with black numerals, white trim, also the white jersey, the white sleeves. The Hamilton County Foxes in their white on white jerseys and pants, green helmets with green socks. Hamilton County again in at 1-2. Fairfield in at 3-0, and we did determine who the other police officers are. You said Chris Odie. You said Jason Blessing, and I believe the city policeman out there in the dark blue uniform is Cody Moore. And we are all but ready to get underway. The officials today Like Jamie told you, one of them a former Fairfield teacher. He hasn't been here, though, for what, 15 years?
Oh, it's been a long time. Yeah.
It's been a long time. So if you're listening and you're a Hamilton County fan and you're thinking Scott Furhop is going to have some kind of bias, no.
Yeah.
No, Scott Furhop will probably be biased against Fairfield just so that he doesn't show a bias to Fairfield. So, yeah, I would not worry anything about that. He's in the white hat. Other officials tonight, Robbie Blondie, I believe, is going to be the back judge tonight. No, I take that back. They're probably going to be Bob as the back judge. It'll probably be Robbie as the umpire. Joe Burgess, the big man standing there at 50-yard line, and also Jeff Koppel, the bigger man over there on the 30-yard line.
Has Jeff been doing football?
Yeah, Jeff's been doing
Tom
football.
From our counterpart on McLeansboro side there, him and I were discussing it, and I haven't seen him a lot.
He's been doing football for quite some time. He usually in a crew that is more west than east.
Gotcha. Which would make sense.
Yeah. Ready to kick it away for Hamilton County, number 57, Noah Cocklaser. And back deep for the Mules, Logan Trent, along with Reese Lee. And he missed the ball. And they pick it up. They're going to down it. That's going to be a kick. And he missed the ball. It'll be Fairfield ball to 41.
Very auspicious start.
That's inauspicious.
And the bad part was no one was quite sure what to do. I don't know if I've ever seen that, a ball go 1 yard on a kickoff, and everyone just kind of stopped, looked around. What do we do now?
Well, he did the smart thing.
Yeah.
Cocklaser did the smart thing by coming in and picking it up because
we could have.
One of the Fairfield front line guys could have come up here, grabbed the ball, and taken off. So Mules will have it to open up here at the 41-yard line of Hamilton County. Alec Pruitt under center. He's got Dylan Hefner behind him. Hefner gets the handoff straight up the gut. He's inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line, and it'll be a first down for the Mules. The left wing back is Wyatt Gilbert. The right wing back is Reese Lee, and Reese Lee, I believe, has about 8 or 9 touchdowns in 3 games.
Yeah, he was co-player of the week last week.
Yes.
WSIL.
Yes, well, that was after the Chester game.
Yes.
So one man split out wide to the left. That is Cade Carter. Handoff again to Hefner. He's going to get across the 25 on 1st and 10. Picks up about 4. And so what we were told, the Mules running right into the teeth of that good defense, Jamie.
Well, try and wear them down early. That's supposed to be their strength, so you got to go right at it and get them off balance.
The band coming up, and they are sitting right next to us tonight. Did you know that?
That is great.
Isn't that the coolest?
At least we're not doing a basketball game.
I asked Steve Preiser, who is helping out with the band. He's put the drums on the other side.
That's good, man.
That is a good man. Pitch goes to Wyatt Gilbert trying to get around the right side. He's in trouble. Makes a cut down the sideline. He's still on his feet. He's going to actually maybe pick up a yard. I don't know how he did it.
That's a good run by Wyatt to not give up on it, cut back in, and try to make something out of a nothing play.
Quentin Harmon was the man who ended up pushing him out of bounds, and there is a injured Fairfield Mule out on the field, I believe.
One of the linemen? Yep.
That is Chandler McGill, and he was doing okay, and then he just kind of stopped by the official, Scott Furhop, and went to a knee, and Furhop immediately called in the training staff and doctors for the Mules. And Chandler is going to have to sit out for at least a play. Chandler's the center for the Mules, so they'll bring in a different center. It will be, they're working with Bronson Jones right now to take Chandler McGill's place. Bronson Jones, a sophomore. Big one. 6'2", 290.
I think Bobby's nervous a couple spots down from us.
Is that Bobby's boy?
Yeah.
That is Bobby's boy. He might be, yeah. So the Mules ready to go. Time running down on the play clock. Handoff goes to Reese Lee. He's got an opening to the left side. He's to the 10, the 5, and touchdown Fairfield. Reese Lee for the score on a 25-yard scamper around the left side. The Mules take an early 6-0 lead. They will go for 2 as they typically do. The last time Fairfield had a kicker was probably 7 or 8 years ago with Derek Grefzu. But they will set them down. One man again split out to the left. Handoff to Dylan Hefner, and he's not going to make it. Great open field tackle by Zach Flanagan, holds them up. But with 10:48 to go here in the first quarter, it's Fairfield 6, Hamilton County nothing. We'll be back after this message.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Fairfield ready to kick off. Kicking it away will be Cade Carter for the Mules, and back deep for Hamilton County. The kick is going to go to, I believe that's Leakey. Samuel Leakey comes straight up the middle. Almost had the ball ripped away from him, and he's gang tackled at about the 33-yard line. So, again, Jamie, that field position that Fairfield started out with, Hamilton County just couldn't deal with it.
Well, and then we went right up the middle. Wyatt tried one side short, and then you just gave it to Reese on the long side, the wide side.
There you go. It'll be Hamilton County football, 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Split out wide to the left is Robbie Morgan. He'll catch most of the balls. Man in motion. Bobbled snap. The handoff goes to
Flanagan?
I believe that was Zach Flanagan. Check that. It was Damian Parker. They've changed things up on me, Jamie. I'm looking over the sideline. There's Matt Gage not starting. I was expecting Matt Gage. He's had a game of over 100 yards.
Now, Gage is a senior who we've seen the past couple of years and been a bright spot for the Foxes.
Zach Flanagan, a junior for Hamilton County, got that handoff. There was a penalty. I didn't see the flag. Must have been, I think they had illegal motion or false start against the Foxes.
Which is probably what caused the almost fumbled snap.
Did you see the flag?
No.
I didn't either. As it is, it's going to be 1st and 15. Man in motion this time. Back to throw is Epperson. He has his man caught by Garrett Webb, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. Nice gain on the play. Gain of about 10. Give him the 40. Where are they going to put it? Just shy of the 40-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and short 5 for Hamilton County. Derek Epperson is the quarterback. He wears number 8. He is a junior. The Hamilton County Foxes in the white uniforms. Only one man in the backfield with him. That is Damian Parker. Fakes the handoff. They throw a quick one. And it's nearly picked off. It is picked off. After the ball bounced around, grabbed out of the air by Jake Kinney.
Webb popped it up in the air, and Jake was right there and immediately grabbed it.
Jake Kinney grabs it, and Fairfield's in business again. Their first possession started at the 41 of Hamilton County, and their second possession is going to start at the 43. What a start for the Mules. The 1st and 10 for Fairfield. And, boy, you know, that was a bullet. Here's the replay. I thought I must have missed it.
We probably did.
I just missed it. I talked right over it.
Man,
Sorry
we were
about
great
that, boys.
with that screen.
Well, I was looking at the field. Pruitt under center, puts a man in motion. Now he fakes to him. He's going to throw. He looks over the middle. Now throws to Lee out on the left side. Lee's got it to 35. Brought down in the open field by Samuel Leakey, but a gain on the play of about 19 yards.
Turn around so I can see the rest of your number. Jake Kinney, who had the interception on that play, took his guy who was rushing at Pruitt and just planted him.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's Jake Kinney. That's for sure.
And that gave Pruitt time to complete that pass to Lee.
6-0 the lead for Fairfield, and they're working to add to it. 1st and 10 for the Mules at the 21 of Hamilton County, making a 22-yard gain. Handoff goes to number 22, and he fumbles. The ball's taken away from him, and it's picked up by Noah Cocklaser. The big man rumbles with the football for about 10 yards. And the first turnover against Fairfield will give Hamilton County the football at their own 32-yard line. What a big play for the Foxes.
You don't want to get into the trading turnovers game.
No. But if you're going to do it, it's good to do it here on the West End if you're the Fairfield Mules.
Yes, it is.
So Hamilton County kind of got themselves out of trouble after that interception. Epperson with the snap, they double reverse. It goes to Quentin Harmon, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Brock Bowling took the first handoff from Epperson, handed it off to Harmon, and that thing just took a long time to develop.
Well, and both corners for the Mules done a good job of staying home. If they hadn't double reversed it, Reese Lee was there to stop it, and yet they reversed it, and it got stopped on the other side.
Damian Parker in the backfield takes the handoff straight up the gut. He'll pick up maybe 3, gets across the 35-yard line to the 36 of Hamilton County. On the tackle, I believe that was 63, wasn't it? Wasn't that
Yes.
Jonathan Scott? Fairfield with the lead, 6-0.
Several substitutions.
And there is 8:42 to go here in the first quarter. Epperson takes a look at his squad. He's got 2 men split out to both sides. A flag on the play.
That'll be on the offense, but we'll decline it.
I don't know if there was somebody moving.
Who's
there
down?
was illegal motion.
J.Zell O'Neill on the ground.
Illegal motion against Hamilton County. I didn't see it. Must have been a little bit of movement. So it'll either be 4th down and 5 or 3rd down and 12. Fairfield will decline the penalty, and it'll be 4th down and about, right around 5 yards.
Trainer Sarah out there to look at J.Zell. And I didn't quite see what happened to him. I just noticed as the play moved away, he was on the ground.
I think he might have taken a shot to a region he'd prefer not to.
That can happen.
He's coming out of the ball game, and the punt team comes in for the Hamilton County Foxes. Looks like back to kick it is Garrett Webb.
Lots of shuffling off and on.
And back deep for the Mules,
Let's see how this
Trent
kick goes.
and Reese Lee. Little high snap. The boot is away. Lee is going to let it bounce, picks it up at his own 30-yard line. Looks to his left. He runs right into traffic. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on the return. And Fairfield will have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Fairfield leads it 6-0.
8:15 to go in the first. I like our new little graphic on the bottom, Bruce. Well,
8:15 to go, like you said.
It has the right time. It has the time and quarter.
6-0 Fairfield with the lead. Alec Pruitt under center for the Mules. He's got his standard double wing backfield behind him. Handoff goes to Reese Lee, and there is that vaunted front 7 we were told about. Andrew No on the tackle for Hamilton County, Jamie.
They were ready for it that time. And that's something that teams are going to key on, so that's why Fairfield needs to mix it up like Alec Pruitt did with that pass to Reese last drive.
No gain on the play. Fairfield looking at 2nd down and 10 from their own 38. Need to get just shy of the 48 for the first down. Handoff straight up the gut. Boy, there's some gang tackling there as Dylan Hefner is going to pick up about 5, and it'll leave 3rd down and 5 for the Mules. And you're right, Jamie. Fairfield's been throwing the ball a little bit more. This might be a time to see Alec Pruitt wind up that arm.
Well, you'd either throw it or you'd run Reese to the wide side of the field like we did on the touchdown. Almost the same play.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of open territory. They're awful close to us on this side of the field.
7:15 to go here. Just the first quarter of play, barely 5 minutes in, not quite. Handoff goes to Reese Lee. He's got that left side again. He's got the first down. He's going to cross midfield, and he's going to be dropped at about the 45-yard line of Hamco.
Yeah, anytime you've got that much field, anytime they're on one hash or the other, it opens up that field. And Reese is so quick, and the blockers are quick out there in front of him. And you give Reese a block or two, and he's going to bust something open.
1st and 10 for Fairfield at the 46-yard line. of Hamilton County. Fairfield has possessed the ball quite a bit here in the first quarter. Back to throw, play action. He throws it deep. He's got his man out there, and it's almost picked off, intended for Logan Trent, and it looked like Alec Pruitt might have been hit right as the ball was about to be released.
That ball was rushed. Pruitt didn't have time to get his feet set, and then that showed in it being just a little underthrown. And Fairfield a little fortunate there, the defender didn't turn around sooner.
Yeah, had they had Samuel Leakey turned around, he would have had that ball, and he would have had a lot of room heading down this left sideline.
Would have been hard to get an angle on him.
So, 2nd down and 10 for the Mules at the 46 of Hamilton County. Pitch goes to the right side. That's Wyatt Gilbert. He's got a slew of blockers. Runs into some traffic, though, as they strung it out quite well. Samuel Leakey makes the play for the Foxes. And another 3rd and 5 coming up for the Mules, Jamie.
Coach Townsend not happy at all with the blocking scheme on that play.
Well, you know, he had a bunch. That's the thing. That's the thing, Jamie. He had a bunch of guys out there in front of him, and then they didn't make the blocks that they needed to make.
You're right, yeah, and that did not sit well with Coach Townsend.
So, 3rd down and 5. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 6:05 to be exact. Pruitt under center. They had double handoff. Handoff goes to Reese Lee. He's got the first down. He bounces
he's still
free.
on.
He's across the 30, still on his feet, across the 25, and he'll be dropped at about the 23-yard line. What hard chugging there by Reese Lee, as he's going to have the first down for the Mules.
I'm not sure how he got through that initial pack of Foxes.
Yeah, I'm like you. I don't know. It was a little bit of misdirection.
I thought, well, he's got a first down. That's good. Next thing you know, he picks up another 10.
Yep. 1st and 10 for Fairfield at the 23 now of the Foxes. Under 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. This drive started at the Fairfield 38. Handoff to Lee in the I formation, and he's going to be drugged down after a pickup of about 2. Might have gotten to the 20-yard line. Looks like he's going to be stopped just shy of the 20-yard line. And Fairfield will be looking at a 2nd down and about 8. You know, Jamie, this is kind of what Coach Townsend would love to see, other than what he just did now. He just called timeout because he didn't like the folks he had in the game. So timeout is taken by Fairfield, leading 6-0 with 5:06 to go. We'll take a timeout as well back after these messages. Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients. Welcome back to the train yard, Fairfield versus Hamilton County. And we just tried to show you that replay of the touchdown run. We'll show you that again later as Fairfield leads 6-0. We'll have a slew of highlights for you, both halftime and postgame for this evening's ball game against the Foxes. Handoff faked to Hefner, back to throw is Pruitt, has a screen to Carter on the right side, and that is read extremely well by Hamilton County. Carter's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. He might have been better off, Jamie, if he'd have handed it to Dylan Hefner.
Yeah, Zach Flanagan just kind of keyed on Carter. Reese Lee drew 2 other defenders deep with him, but Flanagan stayed home, made the tackle.
Good also, though, I think, for the Mules. If you're looking at silver linings on a no-gain play, it's good for Hamilton County to see, yeah, they might throw to number 1.
Yeah, you got to keep them honest.
Deep over, or pardon me, split wide to the left is Landon Zerlini. High snap. It's gathered by the quarterback at Pruitt, and he hands it to Hefner, who's going to get near a first down. I don't think he quite made it, Jamie.
Well, at this point of the fee, it's going to be just shy, and you surely go for it. I mean, you're not punting here.
No.
You're on the 14.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4th and 1 at the 14-yard line. A pretty good, solid 1 yard that they have to get. Fairfield does lead it here, 6-0. This drive started back at their own 38-yard line. Mules have been moving the football well. Pruitt is under center, back into the double wing back, handoff to Hefner. He's got the first down. He's inside the 10. He's still on his feet. He's going to be dropped at about the 6-yard line.
5 or 6.
I think he got to the 6. Well, across the 6.
Looks like they're spotting it. Oh, between the 6 and 5. A football link between the 6 and 5.
It's great having the 3 cameras here tonight.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Instant replay. You've got the cameras down at the goal lines. Gives you just a real bird's eye view.
So the Mules with the first, 4 tries at a touchdown. Chandler McGill back in the game at center.
Good to see Chandler back in there. First and goal at the 6. Fake handoff, and that play was just messed up from the beginning. And Pruitt taken down rudely in the backfield. Was that our friend Slade Van Winkle? I believe that was big number 74, Slade Van Winkle, 6'3", 260-pounder. And he sniffed that out. I think the handoff was supposed to go to somebody, and there wasn't anybody there, Jamie.
No, I think that was a busted play. Someone missed a read. Pruitt not happy with the way that his jersey was grabbed as he was slung to the ground.
Well, a loss on the play of about 5 yards. Football laying on the between the 11 and 10 of Hamilton County. 6-0 the lead for the Mules. Back to throw is Pruitt. He's got his man across the middle. It's picked off. Taken away by Robbie Morgan, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. The pass intended for Hefner down there in the end zone, and it never made it. Robbie Morgan with a great play on that ball, Jamie. Mules have turned it over twice now.
Yeah, he read it all the way, and he just had the spacing on Hefner. Hefner had no way to get to the football. Because Hefner tried to jump back and play defense at the last second, and he was just walled off.
He stepped right in front. Stepped right in front to take it away. Handoff straight up the gut is going to get across the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 4, maybe 5 on it. And it'll be 2nd down and about 5 for the Foxes. Well, maybe not. Not to the 24. 2nd down and 6 for Hamilton County. They've been kind of behind the 8 ball all night long, haven't they, Jamie?
Yeah, but Fairfield's not taking advantage of it.
2 turnovers down in the red zone.
Yeah, 2 red zone turnovers will do it to you. I feel like I'm watching the Colts, Indianapolis Colts last week.
That's too bad.
Yeah, you feel real bad for me.
I really do. Maybe it'd be Washington. Handoff goes to Damian Parker. Check that. Make that Zach Flanagan. He's going to have the first down. Big run for Flanagan. He picks up about 8, maybe 9. Oh, that is Parker. That's number 20.
We're going to have to ask Tom what's going on with Matt Gage.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen him. He had 160, 170 yards in the first 2 games. So that's kind of who I was expecting to see more of.
And I've been watching.
Tonight.
He's not been in this game. Oh, there he is. Just as I say it, he's a wingback now.
There you go. Handoff again goes to Parker, and Parker's still moving his feet. He's picking up some big yards. He's got 7 on that play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. And Hamilton County really marching the ball well. They're all, when you have a good front 7, Jamie, your offensive line probably ought to be pretty good too.
Right, and they've got the momentum going, and they've got Fairfield kind of back on their heels.
Sure do. 2nd down and a long 3. Football at the 41, 42-yard line of Hamilton County. They need to get right to the 45 for a first down. Morgan split out wide to the left. The handoff goes straight up the gut.
And it looks like
Trey Gordon, I think, on that one. Number 40 coming out of the pile. Very close. They aren't going to give it to him, are they? I guess they're not going to give it to him. He must be about 2 or 3 inches away from having the first down.
More.
My goodness. That was Trey Gordon on the run. Trey Gordon, a 6-foot senior, 6 foot, 195 pounds. And the play just now coming into the huddle. A little
10
bit
seconds
late.
on the play clock.
Play clock is running down. It's wide out to the left is Justin Kidder. Man in motion, handoff straight up the gut. That's going to be Trey Gordon, and he'll have the first down yardage. Picks up a couple, only needed 3 inches. So 1st and 10 for Hamco. That will most likely be the final play of the first quarter.
Well, they might try and take, I don't know if they will.
They'd have to do it in a real hurry.
Yeah, clock just winds in. They're not going to.
They're not hurrying that much. Good quarter. Enjoyable quarter. Fairfield leads Hamilton County after 1. 6-0. We'll be back to the train yard after these messages.
I'm Mike Dye from Max Dye Incorporated. Since 1964, we've been doing business with one simple idea. Treat people right, and they'll come back. So whether you're shopping for a new GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or pre-owned vehicle, or need service, we can help. Our qualified sales representatives and expert auto technicians provide you with straightforward, no-hassle shopping and service every time. Come see what we mean when we say hometown friendly, the way car shopping should be at Max Dye Incorporated in Salem.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Make it 3rd down and 8 as the Mules will try to hold the Foxes back in their own half of the field. Hamilton County still yet to get into Fairfield's part of the field. They fake it to the man in motion. Back to throw is Epperson. He's got his man Morgan, but it is a little too long. Robbie Morgan trying to run under it. Morgan is talented. He's just a sophomore, Jamie.
Yeah, he was open.
Yeah.
He got to step on the defender.
I was kind of surprised.
If the ball's there, we're looking at touchdown.
I thought he had a chance if he laid out for it, to tell you the truth. A couple of other scores after 1. No score, Carmi at El Dorado tonight so far. Edwards County leads CZR 8-0 in the early going. Back to
snap.
Kick, and he does gather.
Still
kicks it
kick.
away. Yeah, it's a good one, especially as the Mules let it bounce. It'll roll dead inside the 20. Fine kick there for Garrett Webb of Hamilton County. Fairfield will take over back on their own 17-yard line. And, you know, I got to tell you, even with 10.5 minutes left here in the first half, Jamie, I think the Mules probably wouldn't mind running about a 7 or 8 minute drive here.
I think I swallowed a bug.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Should I put the screens back up?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take off some time, have a nice sustained drive.
That'd be here's the replay of the interception. There's the pick right in front of Hefner. Handoff straight up the gut.
Hefner.
It's Dylan Hefner, and he's on the run. He's to the 40. One man to beat. He's going to be dropped at about midfield, actually near the 41-yard line.
Is there not a
what
horse
a
collar?
fine run by Hefner.
Did they take horse collar out of high school?
No, it's a horse collar is a rule in high school, but I think they grabbed him by both shoulder blades.
Okay, all right. Well, it was on the opposite side of the field from us, but it looked awful close.
Hefner's going to come out of the gain after that 40-yard gain. He's going to step to the sideline, catch his breath. It is a very warm night here in Fairfield, but it puts the Mules in good field position. 1st and 10 at the 41 of Hamilton County at the first play of this drive. He's replaced in the Mules lineup by Caleb Wells. Handoff goes to Reese Lee, and he's dragged around. He'll pick up about 6, 7, 8 yards. But, you know, whenever they grab him like the jersey like that, Jamie, you always wonder, take care of the football.
Well, and Reese doesn't look like the biggest guy. He's not small. He doesn't look like the biggest guy, but yet he drags 3 or 4 guys with him every tackle.
Well, he's listed at 6 feet 160, so yeah, he's and that's probably just dripping wet.
And he drags guys every tackle you watch him.
Strong kid. So a gain of 8 brings up 2nd down and 2 at the 33-yard line. Need to get to the 31 for a first down. Wells still in at the fullback spot. Handoff goes to Wyatt Gilbert. He'll have the first down across the 30-yard line to maybe the 29 of Hamilton County.
See where they, well, once again, football between the 30 and the 29. They're just messing with us, Bruce.
I think you're right.
They're messing with us on yardage.
I think you're exactly right. So 1st and 10 for Fairfield coming up. The play coming in from the sideline. Centralia leads Carbondale after 1, 3-0. We're in the middle of the second quarter here. Mules leading 6-0. Handoff straight up the gut. That's Dylan Hefner back in the game. And, boy, he just chugs along, picks up about 4, maybe 5, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd down and about 5, give it 5. Long 5, short 6. Mules close to that red zone again where they have encountered a little bit of problems. They've had a couple of turnovers inside the 20-yard line. They want to keep that at a minimum. Try to see if they can't take advantage. Bust back into the end zone here. 8:20 to go in the first half. Double handoff goes back to Wyatt Gilbert. He's got a lot of room to the right. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Fairfield Mules on a 25-yard scamper by Wyatt Gilbert. The Mules go up 12-0 with 8:10 to go here in this first half. And here comes, that's the train whistle behind us.
We thought it was a train.
I thought it was a train. My baby thinks he's a train.
You want to hear something funny? Both our touchdown runs, 25 yards. We're from the 25-yard line.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, heavens to Betsy.
So we just need to spot it on the 20. No matter where you're at, fall on the 25.
There you go.
Run the next play from there.
So the pitch to the left side or to the right side to Gilbert, and he's got some trouble. He's going to get in for the extra point. What a nice run by Wyatt Gilbert on that extra point attempt. With 8:10 to go in the first half, Fairfield leads Hamilton County 14-0. Back after this message.
For over 43 years, Bandy's Pharmacy has been your locally owned prescription for better health. With locations in Salem, Centralia, Mount Vernon, and Irvington, our fast, friendly, and professional pharmacists will take the time to explain your medications and give you the peace of mind that you deserve. Bandy's is also the area's largest provider of quality medical equipment solutions, and with a huge selection of medical uniforms and supplies, Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment truly is your prescription for better health.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Mules set to kick it away. They do kick it away. Gathered deep in the backfield. And what a wonderful run back by Justin Kidder. He's going to get out to about the 44-yard line. Picked up about 30 yards on that run back. That was a good kick by Cade Carter, but the Mules did not cover well.
Yeah, great kick, but no coverage. Going to have to do a much better job on that.
Well, you know, the thing is, I think Kidder finally caught Fairfield by surprise. As he just, you know, he wasn't wasting time. He just ran straight up the gut and
ran up, grabbed it, and took off with it instead of waiting on it to get to him.
The aggression worked. So 1st and 10 for Hamilton County at their own 45. Handoff to the man in motion. And he's going to try to cut back, and he's met by several mules.
We've got a flag.
That is Matt Gage. As you were wondering where Matt Gage has been, he's in now. And he loses maybe half a yard, but
illegal
we'll
motion.
see what they try to do with the flag. It'll either be 1st and 15 or 2nd and 10. Mules do decline. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And I'm thinking that there must be two guys moving whenever he started his motion.
And that's what it was. I was watching.
Okay. Gets a no. You can't do that.
As the one.
As the wingback is starting his motion, somebody else is moving too.
Someone else is still turning to get set as the wingback. The wingback's starting too early.
Here's a replay of that touchdown run by Wyatt Gilbert. Boy, that's a dandy. And back to throw is Epperson. It is incomplete. Right at midfield. Would have been a gain of about 5, but through the arms of Quentin Harmon. And you know that Quentin Harmon would like to have that one back.
Yeah, he was open. That play was there.
Yeah, that was right to him, and hit him in a bad spot, right in the
hands.
chest and hands. Looked like me trying to catch a football, poor kid. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first half. It's 14-0 in favor of the Mules. Donnie Lyons on the sideline sending the signals in for Fairfield. Derek Epperson, the quarterback, in the shotgun, puts a man in motion. He'll throw, looks to his left. He's got Morgan out there, and well defended by Wyatt Gilbert. He just got a step there right in front of Morgan and he wouldn't let him by.
And then was that Cade Carter coming over also?
Yeah, Cade Carter.
So he was double covered.
Or Logan Trent, pardon me, coming over from the safety spot. So that brings up 4th down and 11 for Hamco. And they will punt it away, back deep to kick it away as Garrett Webb. And as Jamie has told you, watch out for this snap. It's been kind of an adventure, hadn't it? That's the best one all night.
Yeah, that was a good snap.
Garrett Webb's kick is away from the 45. Mules are going to let it bounce, and it will roll dead at the 21-yard line. Did you see Coach Townsend's reaction to letting it bounce?
Well, here's what happened, though. There's 2 guys on the right side every time from McLeansboro on the kickoff team. They're getting through untouched.
Yeah.
No one's getting a block on them, and so they're down. They're basically under the footballs as going through the air.
Mules will have it. 7:22 to go here in this first half. Football laying on their own 21-yard line. And, you know, I got to wonder, at what point do you tell the kids to fair catch? Maybe Fairfield has trouble catching punts.
I don't know.
I'm kind of surprised that they haven't done that because they've just been letting them bounce each time. Under center is Pruitt. Handoff goes to Hefner, straight up the gut. He's chugging. He's going to get out to about the 30-yard line. A gain of, let's call it 8, maybe just shy of 8 yards. Let's call it 2nd down and a long 2, short 3.
See, Fairfield's moved the ball at will. It's the 2 turnovers that make this seem a lot.
That's what's kept it close.
Yeah.
That's what's kept it close. Folks, you are watching Wabash Catch TV, Football Friday night here. I'm Bruce Dickey. That's Jamie Hodges. You're watching on Wabash Catch TV, as well as online on YouTube, Wabash Catch TV channel.
Oh, nice.
Handoff goes to Reese Lee. He bounces through traffic, somehow able to get out to the 40-yard line and across the 40 for the first down. Boy, I got to tell you, Jamie, I thought the Foxes had him in the backfield.
That play was not designed to go that direction. He turned direction when he saw the Foxes there. Jumped over a guy.
Not Andrew No, it was Noah Cockalazier. He had him, and he ghosted him right there. Off he went. So 1st and 10 for Fairfield at their own 41. Have to get across midfield for a first down. Double wing back set, handoff to Wyatt Gilbert. Pardon me, Reese Lee coming from left to right. He spins through one tackler and then drops the football. Has to fall on it safely as, boy, Hamilton County maybe exposing a little weakness here for Fairfield. It'll be Fairfield football, but that's another ball the Mules have put on the ground, Jamie.
Well, Reese made a nice spin move to shake off what he thought was the last tackler, but there was another guy there in front that poked it loose, and luckily Reese was able to scoop it up.
Nice. The spin move, though, that spin move just always makes the football a little bit more juggly, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Handoff this time to Wyatt Gilbert, trying to get around the right side. He's got the corner. He gets across midfield, and he is down the corner. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at around the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mules. Check that, closer to the 30, or let's see where they're going to put it. As the officials will put it down, make it to 31, 32-yard line. A gain of about 16 on the play. 1st and 10, Fairfield. This drive moving quickly. Started back at their own 22-yard line, and the Mules chugging it out about 6, 8, 10 yards per carry. Pitch goes to, that was a new runner in the ballgame. That was, I didn't see the number. That is Colton Ross for Fairfield. Pardon me, Colin Massey got the handoff that time for the Mules.
Don't call that a whole lot.
No, it's the first time we've seen him run. And he gets out across the 25 to around the 24. Gain of 8 on the play, and that's that's one other thing you like to see, fresh legs from time to time in the football game. Also in his Blake Pruitt, he's at the left wing back spot now. He gets the handoff, cuts up the gut. He's going to have the first down and across the 20-yard line. That's the senior quarterback's sophomore brother, Blake Pruitt, number 34.
Mules are too close now.
For what?
Past the 25.
They need to take a knee, give up a yard. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. Tracy Taylor's watching, said we sound good. Video looks great.
Well, how you doing, Tracy? Good to hear from you. Justin Hodge is watching. He said hello. Under 5 minutes to go. Handoff straight up the gate. Dylan Hafner, and again,
whole bunch of foxes.
You know, that's the thing. You know, a Cockleysher is going to come off the pile along with Slade Van Winkle.
Yeah, Slade Van Winkle had him all tied up.
Slade had him kind of held up, and then there were foxes coming in from the side trying to pull the ball away. Garrett Webb, and the Mules have already put it on the ground 2 or 3 times. They're going to try not to do that.
Yeah, let's quit. Let's stop.
That's not a good idea.
No more.
4:20 remaining in this first half. 14-0 Fairfield. Football at the 17. 2nd down and about 8. Man in motion is Massey again. The handoff to Hefner, and that's the best tackle, best defensive play of the game for Hamilton County is Andrew No into the backfield in a hurry. And that's a tackle for no gain, if maybe a loss. Fairfield looking at 3rd down and 8. And like you've said, Jamie, they're in a field position where they're going to go for it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. You're on the 16.
Well, they don't have a punter.
Yeah,
don't have
you're
a kicker,
on the 16.
We did see Hamilton County working on their extra points earlier. He wasn't getting them from very far over, I'll tell you. It was close. Fake handoff, back to throw is Pruitt. Looks to his right. He's got nobody out there. And it will be 4th down for Fairfield at the 7-yard line. And again, the Mules about a play away from turning it over inside the red zone of the Hamilton County Foxes.
And Pruitt had time that time, but no one open.
Well, he was looking for Dylan Hefner out there on the right wing, and Hefner just didn't go as far as he thought he was going to. He threw it over his head, safely out of bounds, chance to throw again. So with 3:29 remaining in the first half, the clock is stopped. Fairfield looking at 4th and 7 at the 16-yard line of Hamco. They've got 2 men split out wide left, one to the right. Pruitt looks to his left, to the end zone, through the hands of the intended receiver. That was Logan Trent. And Fairfield will turn it over on downs. Hamilton County holds with 3:24 to go here in the first half. It'll be Fairfield 14, Hamilton County 0. We'll keep it right here. As, boy, what a fast-moving first half, Jamie.
Well, not been a lot of flags. Hamco's vastly improved over the past couple of years, Bruce.
Well, you know, and the thing is, Epperson, is a good quarterback. He's had about 300 yards on the year throwing the ball, and that's just the first 2 games. I never got the stats for the 3rd game. And a long throw is caught out on the right wing, and I think that was, it was caught by Quentin Harmon. A gain on the play. That's going to be a gain of about 5 across the 20-yard line, making the 22, stops the clock. You got to figure Hamilton County, with 3:20 to go here in the half, they've got all 3 timeouts remaining. They're thinking, let's get this downfield score.
Yeah, get on the board. They get the ball first, start the second half.
That's right. Yeah, Hamilton County Fox's ball to start the second half. Handoff to the left side. It is Damian Parker, and the ball came loose. Fairfield.
Yes, he wants to mark it,
Fairfield
and
has
he does.
Another turnover tonight as each team now with 2. I didn't see who came out with the fumble, Jamie. Did you?
No, and I was watching the screen the whole time.
I was watching the field, and it was just a mass of humanity. 14-0, the Mules with it, and back in good field position at the 29-yard line.
All right, run that
of Hamco.
Run that 4-yard play. Just go down. Second down, 25.
Take a knee at the 25. I get you. 1st and 10 for the Mules. 29-yard line of Hamco. One man split out wide left. That's Cade Carter. Man in motion. Now the handoff goes straight up the gut. There you said it. At the 25-yard line.
Should be about right on the 25.
That's where Dylan Hefner is knocked down, somersaulted. Looks like the Marching Mules going to have a big halftime show they're setting up over there on the other side.
Did you bring your sousaphone?
I did not. My tuba was in the car. I took it out today. I used it last night. Got to put the tools away after you use them.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Absolutely. 14-0, Fairfield with the lead at the 25-yard line, 2nd and 6. Handoff to Hefner. He's got a lot of room. He's got a first down, and he's going to be dropped at about the 15, maybe the 16-yard line of Hamilton County. Boy, Dylan Hefner, a workhorse tonight.
Looked like he had a first down before he was touched.
Well, you're right. There was a lot of room on that left side of the offensive line for the Mules. Nice job by Bryce Garner over there, along with Nicholas Austin, the right tackle and left tackle and left guard. And also Logan Trent over there on the left tight end. First down, handoff again to Hefner, trying to tenderize the inside of that Fox's line. He'll pick up 4, maybe 5 yards as he's going to be dropped at around the 12-yard line.
He goes down, jumps right up, and 5 Foxes take their time kind of crawling off the ground.
Like I said, he's like a meat tenderizer out there. He's just beating them down. Hefner heads to the sideline. Take a short break. He's been carrying the water this particular possession. As the Mules will change things up a little bit. Caleb Wells sets up behind the quarterback Pruitt. He's going to run. It's a bootleg all by himself, and he's going to pick up maybe 2, maybe 3 yards. And what do you think, Jamie? Was that a busted play or was that an intended bootleg?
I thought watching it, he rolled looking to throw.
Yeah, but then he saw immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately it went to the bootleg. Timeout is taken by Fairfield. They're burned their second with 1:15 to go here in the half, leading 14-0. We'll take a timeout as well back after these messages.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. Our naturopathic treatments are for the whole family, from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. Our high-quality supplements are made from organic, whole foods and herbs for adults and children. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. We are conveniently located at 101 South Main Street on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Have heavy rains done a number to your driveway and walkway? Call the driveway doctor, Jeremy Carter, at Carter
Trucking in Fairfield. The driveway doctor will make a house call, determine the pothole prognosis, and cure your ailing driveway and walkway. Carter Trucking prescribes riprap, sand, pea gravel, white rock, river rock, decorative rock, mulch, and more. Need dirt, grain, or even equipment hauled? Just call 842-2022 for delivery in Clay and surrounding counties. From Carter Trucking on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Apologize for that, folks. They came back from the timeout a little bit early. The Mules handed off to Wyatt Gilbert on 3rd and 7, and he picks up the required 7 plus about a yard or 2 more. And Fairfield will have first and goal at the 5-yard line of Hamilton County. Here with just under a minute to go, the clock is rolling. Pruitt comes in from the sideline. The Mules with time to run the ball, maybe twice, along with 1 timeout here inside the 5. What a huge break this would be for Hamilton County if they could stop the Mules by the end of the half.
Seeing the clock's running, like you said.
Handoff goes to Gilbert, tries to get in on the right side. Did he get in?
He looks
no,
in
sir.
on TV.
No, sir. Officials are closer. They're picking him up, and it's close. So 30 seconds on the clock. Fairfield runs to the line. They're going to run a second play. They had 2 plays called in the huddle. Gilbert again, the single back. They pitch it to him, and he tries to get to that right corner. He's in trouble. Did he get in? Stopped just short. Are they stopping the clock? No, he was down. The Mules with 1 timeout left are going to have to call it, and they will take their final timeout. Boy, oh boy, Coach Townsend kept thinking that Wyatt Gilbert got out of bounds over there at the 1-yard line. No, sir.
Bruce, I'm watching our great camera angles, and both of those look like touchdowns.
They really kind of did, didn't they?
The officials are closer. I'm not hammering on them.
No.
But they could not have missed by much.
Stick around at halftime. We'll have statistics for you as well as all kinds of other things going on. You're watching Wabash Catch TV. Fairfield Mules football on Wabash Catch TV, along with
my
Hamilton
nephew
County
Cody
Foxes.
on TV.
That's your nephew?
Yeah.
The kid out there, the water boy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cody Todd.
Cody. Well, how about that? Good to see you, Cody. Make you a star.
It's going to be a superstar.
8.2 seconds to go. For 3rd and goal at the 1. Is this the one where you throw the pass, Jamie?
No.
I'm just wondering. If you throw the pass, you have time.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
To get back to the line of scrimmage to do something.
I was thinking turnovers.
Oh, well, now, see, I would be thinking turnovers, too. Back into the huddle. The Mules are ready to go.
I understand what you're saying. 2 plays for the price of 1 within 8.2.
If they run it, they aren't going to be able to run another play.
You're correct.
They run it. It is to Hefner.
Untouched.
And he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mules, with 6 seconds to go. Here in the first half, Fairfield takes a 20-0 lead, and they will go for 2 on the extra point.
3 different backs scoring for Fairfield tonight.
Going to make our job at the end of the game a lot tougher, Jamie. We're helping out with the determination of the MVP for the game.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want that responsibility.
We're in charge of it.
I'm going to give it to
Head off to Hefner, and he is in for the extra point.
I'm going to give it to Riley Edwards.
Well, now she's doing a great job. That was not Hefner, by the way. That was Jake Kinney, I think.
On the 2-point?
Let me see it. That was Hefner. My bad. Hefner got it in there. We'll keep it right here for this final play of, most likely the final play of the first half with just 6 seconds remaining. Fairfield leading now 22-0. Hamilton County Foxes have given Fairfield all they want.
Yeah, Bruce, many folks would have not expected, would have had us in the 40s by now. Many of our Southern Illinois prognosticators would have. So Hamilton County doing a good job keeping it closer than what everyone thought it would be.
Well, that outstanding interception right on the goal line by Robbie Morgan is one of the big plays of the game. Cade Carter will kick it away, and what you do here, Jamie, is you just make sure that they don't run it back.
Yes.
Squib it to one of the up guys.
Yeah,
squib it to one of the up guys and let them pick it up, and then just make sure that nobody has an opportunity to run it back, because I tell you what, Justin Kidder over there on the left-hand side, deep for Hamco, has been tough. The other side, Samuel Leakey.
And there's
a squibber on the ground. It's going to get all the way through till about the 25. Picked up by Leakey. Comes straight up the gut. He's going to get dropped with 1.7 seconds to go in the half. And Hamco will have one more play to go for the end zone.
If they so choose.
Or take a knee, yeah. Well, Hamco's going to get the ball to start the second half, as Jamie told you. And they might just be better off taking the knee and heading into the locker room and seeing what they can do to score against this Mules defense in the second half. 22-0, Fairfield leads. And here's where you put your fastest guys in the game if you're Fairfield, Jamie. Set them back deep and stop
Make sure
people.
nothing gets by you.
Caden Taylor back deep along with Cade Carter. Logan Trent back there. Reese Lee in the defensive backfield. They will run a handoff straight up the gut. Garrett Webb will have a first down. And nice gain of 13 on the play. That will end the first half as the train rolls through. Fairfield leads here at the half. He's very obnoxious. Fairfield leads it here at the train yard at the half, 22-0. We'll be back with statistics and all kinds of things for you after these words.
Are you looking to start a DIY project or new home construction? Come see us at Zinc Building Center. We can help with interior, exterior, and commercial doors. Need some new siding? Whether it be vinyl, stone, or cedar shake, we can help. How about roofing? Call us for a free estimate on a metal or shingled roof. We also deal in lumber, cabinetry, paint, plumbing, and electrical. Stop by and see us on Route 45 in Louisville.
Come see us.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tails is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tails.net.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest-lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Commitment. At Salem Rural King, Commitment is serving your community the way we would want to be served. Commitment is a newly renovated store with more hard-to-find items for the whole family. Commitment is knowing that when you shop at Rural King, you'll find everything you need in one stop. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, clothing, and much more. Come on over to Salem Rural King and experience our commitment for yourself. 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Rollinson's in Salem, we take pride in offering American-made appliances by Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid, plus we service everything we sell. Shop our showroom of cabinetry and countertops. Not sleeping well on your current mattress? Hurry on over and see what Serta quality is like. Our flooring stands alone in selection and price, bringing you Mohawk brands that you know and trust. Stop in today and let us help you get the best results for every room in your house.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
For career opportunities or financial planning, call me, Justin Harness, your local Modern Woodman representative.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
I'm Mike Dye from Max Dye Incorporated. Since 1964, we've been doing business with one simple idea. Treat people right and they'll come back. So whether you're shopping for a new GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or pre-owned vehicle, or need service, we can help. Our qualified sales representatives and expert auto technicians provide you with straightforward, no-hassle shopping and service every time. Come see what we mean when we say hometown friendly, the way car shopping should be at Max Dye Incorporated in Salem.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
For over 43 years, Bandy's Pharmacy has been your locally owned prescription for better health. With locations in Salem, Centralia, Mount Vernon, and Irvington, our fast, friendly, and professional pharmacists will take the time to explain your medications and give you the peace of mind that you deserve. Bandy's is also the area's largest provider of quality medical equipment solutions. And with a huge selection of medical uniforms and supplies, Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment truly is your prescription for better health.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. Our naturopathic treatments are for the whole family, from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. Our high-quality supplements are made from organic, whole foods and herbs for adults and children. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. We are conveniently located at 101 South Main Street on the Square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Have heavy rains done a number to your driveway and walkway? Call the Driveway Doctor, Jeremy Carter at Carter Trucking in Fairfield. The Driveway Doctor will make a house call, determine the pothole prognosis, and cure your ailing driveway and walkway. Carter Trucking prescribes riprap, sand, pea gravel, white rock, river rock, decorative rock, mulch, and more. Need dirt, grain, or even equipment hauled? Just call 842-2022 for delivery in Clay and surrounding counties. From Carter Trucking on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. This the first touchdown of the game. Reese Lee from 25 yards out as Fairfield took a 6-0 lead there in the first quarter. That was early in the game, wasn't it, Jamie?
That was with 10:48 to go in the first.
And this the extra point attempt, and nothing doing there for Alec Pruitt. Put down rather rudely as he throws over the middle. That was the later on in that first quarter. The ball was picked by Robbie Morgan. Stepped right in front of the intended receiver, Dylan Hefner. I believe this is going to be the double handoff. Goes to Wyatt Gilbert, who scampers off the right side for how many yards, Jamie?
25.
25 yards. The Mules at that point led 12-0. Here's the extra point attempt. Pitch again to Gilbert. Makes a great move over there on that right side after running into a teammate. And he gets into the end zone for the successful try for a point.
Him and Luke Dag just wanted to dance.
Handoff up this, and the ball came loose. Fumble on the play. The Mules got it back. That set up Dylan Hefner with this 1-yard plunge late in the quarter.
Trying not to wipe out the ref.
Yeah. And Hefner got the pumpkin again to take into the end zone for the extra point of effort. The Mules lead it 22-0 here as we are at halftime. The Marching Mules finishing things up on the field right now. I do have some scores from around the area. By the way, our team, next week, remember, Jamie, we're going to Flora to see the Flora Wolves host the Lawrenceville Indians. I have a score from both those teams' games tonight. Would you like to hear it?
What are they, Bruce?
The Flora Wolves trail Newton after one quarter, 35-0.
Oh.
And the Lawrenceville Indians trail KZ Westfield 19-0 after a quarter.
So we are in for a barn burner.
That's what
you're telling me?
I'm saying it's potentially a barn burner.
That's going to be an important game for both teams.
And what's homecoming? Like. Yeah, absolutely right. It's homecoming for Flora next week when we'll be in Clay County for the Flora Wolves. Of course, we've got games all week long when you on here on Wabash Catch TV. Next Tuesday, we'll be in Fairfield for the volleyball game between the Hamilton County Lady Foxes and the Fairfield Lady Mules. And then on Thursday, back to Salem, the Freeburg. I have no idea what to call the Freeburg Lady, what they're called now.
Lady Midgets.
Are they the Lady Midgets?
I'm assuming.
I didn't know if they still were called the Midgets.
Yeah, they're still the Freeburg Midgets.
Freeburg Midgets? Okay. The Freeburg Lady Midgets will play at Salem next Thursday night. That's the 18th, pardon me, the 20th. And on the 21st, like I said, we'll be in Flora for homecoming. Other games down the road, Westmont on the 28th, 2 weeks from tonight. We'll be in Salem for Salem's homecoming. So this is our last trip to Fairfield for several weeks. Going to be back here during week 8 against the El Dorado Eagles. Other scores from around the area, Cesar-Valier leads Johnston City 14-0 at the half. Also at the half, Heron over Benton 21-7. El Dorado leads Carmi. This is a big score for folks in this neighborhood. El Dorado leads Carmi 8-6. That game, by the way, Jamie, went to half about 5 or 6 minutes before this game did.
And I thought we had a quick game.
Yeah, it's all running all the time, El Dorado versus Carmi this year, as the Mules lead it here 22-0 at the half. The Fairfield will be kicking it off to start the second half. We do appreciate you tuning in to Wabash Catch TV. All kinds of opportunities to watch either sports. If you're looking online to see the sports after maybe a game has occurred, you can go to YouTube and click on or search for Wabash Catch TV in the box. You'll be able to see these games from Flora, North Clay, as well as Sisney and Fairfield. If you go to Wabash Catch TV West, you can see the Salem games. And actually, they may switch those over to the Wabash Catch TV regular run. We'll see how that works. But the Marion game Monday night went on Wabash Catch TV West. I tell you what, Jamie, look in both places. If you're looking for something, you're going to find it.
Whatever you want, it's there.
That's the internet.
That's the beauty of the when we're living.
That's right. Wabash Catch TV providing a bunch of folks with internet, and we do appreciate all the schools involved as well as all you customers.
If it was on the East Highway of Fairfield.
You know, I keep telling the folks that matter that the East Highway of Fairfield needs to be next. We're getting your direction.
I need it badly, Bruce.
I understand. We're putting a lot of big stuff coming down the pike for Wabash Cooperative, Wabash Communications Cooperative, and we will certainly keep you informed of all those eventualities as they come. Foxes are ready to go. They didn't realize they have 2 minutes left to stretch.
That honestly throws a lot of people off.
You know, it's a rule. It's only been a rule for like 5 years.
But how often do we see it in football games, Bruce? We constantly see it.
Well, coaches aren't looking at the clock. They're talking to their kids. So they want to make sure that the kids, you know, that's the thing. They'll probably let this 3 minutes go. It's a requirement. It is. It's an IHSA rule.
It's not a maybe if you want.
It's not a maybe if you want. And so you've got Hamilton County ready to receive the kick. It'll be they'll be standing there maybe about 2 minutes. We'll see how that works. Very effective kick returning, however, for Hamilton County. I tell you what, Justin Kidder broke one there in the first half. He had an opportunity to go all the way. That was a very aggressive run, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, and we wisely stayed away from him. Yes, it was, and we wisely stayed away from him after that.
They've kicked it. They've kicked it to the right-hand side, or to the the Hamilton County right-hand side, to Samuel Leakey the last couple of kickoffs.
And then squibbed it the last one.
Squibbed it on the final one. That's right. As Fairfield getting ready to come out. What's important here for the Mules to extend this lead, Jamie? What's important right now?
Well, right away, a 3 and out.
Want to make sure Hamilton County doesn't get something going, right?
Yeah, don't let them get any momentum going. Don't let them score. Just kind of a 3 and out, take back possession of the ball.
They did stop the clock. Wow.
How much time was left? I wasn't watching.
5-0, 50.
Oh.
We'll
be in trouble.
Don't tell anybody. I didn't bring it up. I didn't say that. So third quarter, Fairfield leading at 22-0. As set to kick it away is Cade Carter. We'll see if Kidder gets a chance to put his hands on it, or it'll be Samuel Leakey. It is another squibber up the gut and goes through the legs of Kidder. He picks it up back at his 23-yard line, tries to get around the corner, but boy, that 3 yards really cost Justin Kidder, and he couldn't get the corner turned. It will be 1st and 10 for Hamilton County at their own 22.
Well, what he'd done in the past, he was real aggressive, almost full speed when he'd pick up the ball, and he tried it again that time and did not cleanly scoop it off the ground.
Of course, Hamilton County's only kickoff of the game was, it ended poorly as the kicker missed the football, barely kicked it about a yard.
Yeah.
And Fairfield had it 1st and 10 at the 41 of Hamilton County. They have it now. Hamilton County has it 1st and 10 at their own 23. Hamilton County in the green uniforms, Fairfield in the red jerseys and red shorts. Handoff goes straight up the gut.
Nothing.
I believe that was Damian Parker. Check that. That was Trey Gordon, number 40, on
and
the carry.
Gonzalez kind of wrapped him up right away, and then several other mules got in on it.
A.J. Gonzalez is just a sophomore, and he is a large individual at 6'7", 300 pounds. 2nd down and 9 for Hamilton County. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be too long before A.J. was starting. Put a man in motion, and I tell you what.
They put 7 men in motion.
Well, more like 10 guys were in motion, and the center did not snap the ball. You know who's right.
Oh, man.
You know who's right.
The center's always right, Bruce.
The center's always right.
If those other guys would listen in the
Those
huddle,
other guys, that's exactly right. The other 9 or 10 guys weren't listening. So 5 yards go off the standard there for the Hamilton County Foxes. They'll be going 2nd and 14 from their own 18-yard line. Robbie Morgan heads out to the left side. Man in motion, gets the football. That is Quentin Harmon, and he has nowhere to go.
Dylan Hefner stops him pretty
Dylan
quick.
Hefner coming from the linebacker spot, and that's how you write it up, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, he just got right through there, and there was nowhere for him to go.
Bit of a stunt.
So all of a sudden, you're 3rd and long on that first drive.
3rd and long from your own 20-yard line. And do you throw the ball and risk maybe a pick here, or do you run the ball, see what happens? Morgan split out wide to the right this time. Man in motion is Gage.
And there's
back
a long
to throw
pass.
to the right. It is to Morgan.
Oh,
the ball bounces.
it
was tipped, and Morgan still had a shot at it at the 40-yard line. Boy, what a solid defensive play, except that the ball was tipped up into the air.
Yeah, I think, was it Trent that thought he had it, and it had a good chance at it, too.
Logan Trent kind of collided out there, I believe, with Colton Ross. And the Mules will get the football back, as set to kick it away for Hamilton County. Garrett Webb standing on his own 5-yard line. They've got 15 yards deep. Not too many teams in high school go 15 yards deep. And what is some of the stoppage in play? A timeout called by Hamilton County. With 10-12 to go in the 3rd quarter, Fairfield leads at 22-0. We'll be back after this message. Dan's Electric in Flora, Fairfield, and Noble is always ready to help you, whether the days and nights are frosty and cold or hot and humid. As a supplier and servicer of all major HVAC brands, Dan's experienced and licensed technicians are ready to get to work for you. Take care of your interior comfort with affordable heating, cooling, electrical, geothermal, and generator systems with reliable customer service from Dan's Electric. Here's the replay on that pass attempt. Boy, Morgan had a shot at it. Well defended, kind of tipped away, but Morgan, I can't believe he still had a shot at it. Back to kick. The ball is away from Garrett Webb.
Nice kick.
Yeah, all the way past midfields where Logan Trent gathers it, and he is tackled immediately by Brock Bowling. Outstanding special teams play for the junior from Hamilton County, Brock Bowling.
Yeah, because if Trent gets by him, he's got 10 yards before there's another defender.
You bet. 10:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Solid field position for Fairfield. They'll have it at their own 46. 1st down and 10. Alec Pruitt, the quarterback. He has Reese Lee on his right wing, Wyatt Gilbert on the left side, and Dylan Hefner, the fullback behind him. Handoff goes to Hefner. He bounces through the right side.
Golly.
Through some traffic. He's going to pick up about 7 or 8, and you aren't kidding. He just jumps off the ground.
He just hurts him.
You know, it's the entire opposite of, say, Jim Brown used to run. He'd get up so slow, you think he was never going to run the ball again or never get back in the huddle, and then he'd get the ball and pound people.
Hefner acts like he's at Sky Zone or on a trampoline or something.
You're right. You're right. 2nd down and 3 for the Mules at the across midfield at the 47 of Hamco. Handoff again to Hefner. Skips over some traffic, tackled by Jackson Comstock.
He did a good
5'10" sophomore. Nice shoestring tackle.
Well, you see what he did? He went low right away.
Yeah, yeah.
He thought, I'm not going to get ran over.
Well, you see, Jackson Comstock only 165 pounds, whereas Dylan Hefner is a strong 220. Had he tried to tackle him high, he'd been carried for 5-6 yards.
Like what Dylan's been doing to most of the Foxes.
1st and 10 for Fairfield at the 41-yard line of Hamilton County. Hamilton County with, all 11 players inside 5 yards from the ball. Reese Lee gets the handoff, heads off to the left side. He's going to pick up 5, maybe 6 yards across the 35-yard line.
May have got 7.
I believe you are correct. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and short 4, long 3 for Fairfield. This is Fairfield's first drive of the second half. Started with 10 minutes left. Started back on their own 46-yard line. They've picked up a 1st down.
Just kind of chewing up clock.
Just chewing up clock, chewing up time. I don't think Coach Townsend is bothered at all by burning clock. Handoff goes to Wyatt Gilbert. He's got room on the right side.
Block.
Cuts after
nice
around
block.
his block to the 20, the 10, the 5. One man to beat. Touchdown. Wyatt Gilbert. Touchdown, Mules. A 42-yard run. Check that, 35-yard run. And Fairfield goes up 28-0 with 8:06 to go here in this 3rd quarter.
I missed a block, Bruce, but someone right here in front of us threw it.
That
the
was
touchdown-making block.
Luke Dagg.
He sealed that guy off to the sideline, and Gilbert was able to shoot on the inside.
Outstanding block from Dagg. As you're right, he sealed the outside. Nice cut inside, and boy, it was just green grass and goal line for Wyatt Gilbert. 28-6. The Mules will go for 2. Handoff straight up the gut. That's to Jake Kinney, and he did not get in. So, with 8:06 to go in the 3rd, Fairfield leads at 28-0. Back after this message.
With over 90 years of combined automotive repair experience, Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They are your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. For your convenience, call 665-3666 for free local pickup and delivery, because at Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Come see my daddy with our boys.
Here's a replay of that touchdown run. You'll see leading the way. There's cutting outside is Luke Dagg, and boy, he just sealed out Samuel Leakey, opening the road there for Wyatt Gilbert, and he got in from 35 yards around that right side. Big touchdown for Fairfield. A penalty was called on the extra point. Looks like it was against Fairfield, and must have been a personal foul of some kind. As Fairfield
way backed up.
Yeah, Fairfield moves back 15 yards to kick off here, back to their own 25-yard line. Cade Carter will set it up. We did not see what happened, and I see no ejected player or anything like that. Ball is squibbed, grabbed at about the 41 by Matt Gage. He's straight up the gut, and he's going to get across midfield. Hamilton County will start out in great field position for the first time.
Yeah, they're best of the game.
Yep. Is this first time inside Mules territory?
No, they got across to about the 48
They sure
once.
did. You're right. You're right. 1st and 10 at the 41 this trip.
It's the closest they've come to the end zone.
Fairfield up by 4 scores, 28-0. as a train is about to go through again. Usually they don't stop play. Derek Epperson, the quarterback, sets a man in motion. Hands it to the second man across. That is Quentin Harmon, and he is going to be stopped for about a gain of 1.
Chandler McGill, the first guy there.
To the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Foxes.
I'm sorry, Jonathan Scott.
Garrett Webb checks back into the ball game for Hamco as Trey Gordon heads to the sideline. Morgan goes split out wide to the right. This train running a little bit more slowly.
He wants to watch.
He wants to watch a game.
Yeah. Gets boring being on a train.
Epperson hands it off to Webb. Webb has some room on the right side. He's still going. Nice run by Garrett Webb. Boy, you got to like fresh legs, and he'll have a first down. First down for Hamilton County. He gained about 10 on the play, just across the 30-yard line.
Jake Kinney finally dragged him down.
And the Hamilton County Foxes are in business at the Mules 30. Morgan splits wide to the left. Double wing back, man in motion. Fake hand, well, the handoff is, the ball's on the ground. It's still loose. It's still loose as Garrett Webb was trying to grab it back. I think he ended up getting it. But just a missed handoff in between Epperson and Webb. Webb had a couple of shots at it, and he did finally fall on it and drag it back to himself.
I think the first 2 Mules there didn't realize the ball had come out, Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they didn't hit it. That was the thing. Yeah. Nobody hit anybody.
Yeah.
The ball just bounced out. Yeah. Yeah. Usually you figure out the ball's free whenever you've hit somebody. 2nd down and a long 10 for the Foxes. Ball laying square on the 30-yard line. Epperson, the shotgun, hands it again to West. He's not going to go for 10 this time as he is met in the backfield and dragged it down. Josh Hudgens, the first man to grab a hold for Fairfield. And a slew of new Foxes here on this 3rd and 10 play. Morgan checks in along with Quentin Harmon. Webb, I believe, went to the sideline. Kidder split out wide to the right. Webb is wide to the right with him. Twins each direction. One man in the backfield with Epperson. Epperson, you got to throw. Looks to his left, throws it, lobs it to the left side, and it is picked off by the Fairfield Mules, and a flag comes in late. May have been a hold or a block in the back. That's the same penalty, but
Reese Lee picks it off.
Reese Lee with another interception. Penalty against Fairfield. It looks in the neighborhood of, there it is, holding against the Fairfield Mules after the interception. So the turnover will count. It will be Fairfield ball, but they'll move it back from about the 30-yard line to around the 20.
Yeah, Reese just got a beat on that ball, and it was his all the way.
Well, the pass was intended over there for Justin Kidder, and he didn't turn in time to be able to defend against Reese Lee.
By the time he turned, Reese had the ball.
Yeah, Lee did some nice little tight roping down the sideline as well after the catch to make sure he retained possession. So another turnover. Fairfield has it at their own 18-yard line, 1st and 10. 5.5 minutes remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Handoff to the man in motion. That's Wyatt Gilbert. He's got a lot of room again on the left side. He'll be shoved out of bounds after a gain of about 8 or 9. Did he maybe get all 10 to the first down?
I think he got all, no, must not have. Yeah, he did. Okay, you're going to say it's going to be pretty, from here it looked like it, but.
They will move the chains. Chains now across the way. Well, across from the press box. That's where you like to put them.
Thought he made it to about the 30. 27. 2nd and 1. They started to move them.
Mules lead it 28-0. I have a halftime score. Carbondale leads Centralia 21-3. Into the shotgun goes Pruitt, fakes the handoff, throws it out to the left side. It's caught by, I believe that's Lee. Lee's downfield. No, that's Wyatt Gilbert across midfield to about the 47-yard line. Perfect bubble screen over there to Wyatt Gilbert. Halftime score, Edwards County over CZR 26-14. Halftime score, Belleville Altoff over Mount Vernon 17-0. DuQuoin leads Carterville 28-0 at half. Well, you don't see Carterville getting beat.
I guarantee that's a
28
surprising
nothing
score
very
to
often.
me.
Yeah, to me too. Cesar Valier in the third quarter leads Johnston City 22-0. First and 10 for the Mules at the 46 of Hamilton County. Man in motion, and yeah, a lot of illegal movement there.
Yeah, and the guys know it.
It'll cost Fairfield 5 yards.
And the offenders knew right away.
Well, the center started to snap the ball and then has held up, moved the football back. So you might throw that one on the center, or do you throw that on the half a dozen guys that went when he moved the ball?
Center's good till he takes his hand off.
You can't move the ball.
Well, if you can
fiddle with
it.
But yeah, you can't.
You can't lift it.
You can't lift it a foot like a snap and then put it back. First and 15 for Fairfield. Now back on their own side of the 50. Over to throw. Ball is intended over the middle for Carter. It's just incomplete. Might have been tapped. Check that. Landon Zerlini, the intended receiver, might have been tapped by Robbie Morgan. Do you think he got a hand on that going into Zerlini?
I don't know. It looked. I thought Zerlini had it, and it was going to be a big play.
Second down and 15. Fairfield changing up a few things here, trying to iron out some kinks as they're throwing the ball. Again, back into the shotgun. The last couple or three plays were the first ones Fairfield has used the shotgun. Man in motion, and they're going to illegal motion against Fairfield. False start.
Going to be 2nd and 20.
So Fairfield just going backwards, Jamie.
They want more room for a big play.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Football at their own 44-yard line.
They want to get back to this 25.
Yeah, I see what
25
you
or 25. Doesn't matter which one.
75 yards.
Doesn't matter which one.
Okay. Well, they've scored from each one.
Yeah. I tell you, I'm seeing a pattern, Bruce.
Yeah, somebody, you're like idiot savant, or at least part of that. 2nd and 20. Fairfield leads by 4 scores, 28-0. Hand off to Dylan Hefner. A lot of room up the middle.
And
he bounces through to the 40. He goes for the corner. One man to beat, and he's dragged down by Samuel Leakey after a gain of about 43 yards all the way inside the 15. Call it the 14-yard line. And what a wide open hole up the middle there was there for Dylan Hefner.
You know, Bruce, those passes and the other plays, the
spread
them out,
didn't it?
Open that up the middle, wide open for a guy like Hefner.
It sure did as Hefner heads to the sideline. Hefner out of the game now.
He's tough enough to tackle when you expect it.
Yeah, no kidding.
When you're not quite sure what's going to happen.
Actually, a fine open field tackle by.
It was a good tackle by Leakey.
Yeah, I didn't know how he caught him. Mules spread it out again. Man in motion is Lee, and another penalty against Fairfield. Illegal motion for somebody just moving early, I believe. Jamie? Or not illegal motion, false start, my bad. But yeah, somebody moving early, looking inside, maybe just, you can't do that. When you're set, you're set. Fairfield will learn. Some officials are a little bit more lenient than others.
They treat that motion play differently.
Doubles, twins each direction. Handoff goes to Reese Lee. Tries to get around the left side. Nice, well held up there by Quentin Harmon. And it'll be 2nd down for Fairfield and about, gain of about 4 or 5. No, check that.
2.
Gain of 2 on the play. I thought he got more than that. Hefner back into the ball game, and heading to the bench is Caden Taylor. That would be a change of about, it says here 70 pounds, but I'm not sure. Caden Taylor weighs 155. 2nd and 14. Yeah, call it 13. Hefner in the backfield with Pruitt. Pruitt will throw. Looks to his right. Throws that direction. He's got a man. It is caught inside the 10. I think it's going to be shy of the 1st down. Catch is made by Landon Zerlini. Number 6.
So he hauled that one in.
And brings up, instead of a 2nd and 14, 3rd and 3. So a gain of 11 on the play, all the way down to the 7-yard line of Hamilton County. 2:20 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Fairfield, the only team to score here in the quarter. They lead at 28-0. Again in the shotgun, wide splits on the line, back to throw, rolling to his left, looks to the corner, now into the middle, and
nice
it's caught.
Play.
Not Reese Lee, that's Wyatt Gilbert with the touchdown in the back of the end zone. I thought for sure Pruitt was going to go to Zerlini over there in the left corner.
So did everybody else.
Yeah, and he just kind of looked everybody that direction and then fired into the middle for the touchdown Mules. They now lead it 34-0 with 2:03 to go and will go for two. 2:03 to go here in the third. Hamilton County has put up a good fight, but Fairfield beginning to stretch it.
That was a nice play.
Yeah, it really was.
Anytime you have Gilbert as a safety valve.
Going the whole way also in the shotgun was kind of different. The handoff goes into the end, and the extra point is good. Scored there by Blake Pruitt. Another flag thrown late, as it must be getting a little chippy out there. I think that one is against Hamilton County. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Hamilton County. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll keep it right here.
Starting to get chippy out there.
Getting a little chippy out there. 36-0. Fairfield leads Hamilton County with 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. My name is Bruce Dickey. That is Jamie Hodges. You are watching Fairfield Mules and Friday Night Football on Wabash Catch TV. Fairfield will kick it away from the 45 now of Hamilton County. And, you know, the interesting thing, both times these penalties have been on extra points. Both these 15-yard penalties.
That's odd.
It is strange. But that flag went up in a hurry. I mean,
yeah, it was quick.
It was quick. That was a no-doubter.
Man, the camera guy is doing a great job.
Oh, absolutely right. Boot straight up the gut, gets into the end zone, and Hamilton County will have it at their own 20-yard line to begin their next drive with 2:03 to go. Yeah, that's one of the best kicks of the night for Cade Carter.
That's right.
And had they not been 15 yards forward, it would have probably stuck Hamilton County inside their 5. Oh, well. 1st and 10 for the Foxes at their own 20-yard line. 2:03 to go here in this third quarter. Fairfield leads at 36-0. Those wondering, a running clock occurs at any time in the second half. One team gets a 40-point lead on the other team. And once a running clock starts, if the lead goes under 40, the running clock continues. Just giving you all the rules. Gordon in the backfield. New quarterback in the game is Quentin Harmon, as the Foxes try to sweep to their right side.
Derek Taylor listening. Thanks for watching, Derek.
Quentin Harmon, the new quarterback, as I said, replacing Derek Epperson. Epperson on the sideline. I think they're just keeping Epperson out now as a safety precaution, don't you?
Oh, most likely. Yeah, it's 36-0. It's been a fast game. There's basically a quarter and a minute left.
Yeah, might see some younger players check into the ball game. Pitch to Brock Bowling. He's got some room around the left side. He's still on his feet. He's shoved out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Yeah, as Jamie told you, he'll step out at about the 32. But a nice gain on the play for Brock Bowling. He heads back into the huddle. 1st and 10 for Hamilton County. It's been our pleasure to bring you Southern Illinois football all season long. I missed out on last week with the
I almost had withdrawals.
I did too. Salem game being moved to Thursday night. Man in motion now. That fake handoff. Keeping it will be Harmon. He runs straight up the gut, and he'll get across midfield. I think everybody thought he was going to hand the ball off. That was kind of a run-pass option, looked like there, right?
And we had the running back locked up right away. That's what I thought. We just got a big loss. The next thing you know, Harmon's busting it up the middle.
Yeah, Quentin faked the handoff to Trey Gordon and just took it right back, stuck it in Gordon's gut, and took it back and ran for about 20 yards. Nice run by Quentin Harmon. Just throw a little change up, a little curveball at Fairfield, aren't they? Across midfield now, 1st and 10 at Fairfield's 44. Fake handoff again. Harmon keeps it again. He was faking the handoff that time to Garrett Webb. I guess it's not really a fake. It's more of an option, isn't it?
Yeah. Hamilton County now has a little bit of something going on this drive.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. This started back at their own 20. They're now across the Mules' 40-yard line. 2nd down and 4 at the Mules' 38. And this play may not start before the end of the quarter. They could let the quarter run out. They will not. Set the man in motion. The pitch does go to the motion man. That's Matt Gage, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Carter on that one.
Cade Carter will take him down. That's the end of 3 quarters. After 3, Fairfield leads Hamco 36-0. We'll be back after these messages.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Here's the touchdown. Back to throw is Pruitt. Throws it over the middle to Wyatt Gilbert in the end zone for the touchdown, the last touchdown for the Mules, as they now lead 36-0. Was that the touchdown or the extra point?
That was touchdown.
That's the touchdown. Okay. Start of the 4th quarter, 3rd down and a long 7 facing the Hamilton County Foxes. They have changed their quarterback now. Quentin Harmon, probably not quite the threat to throw as Derek Epperson. He sets a man in motion. That's Bowling. Hands it off. This time Webb will keep the handoff and picks up about 5. That'll bring up 4th and 5, or pardon me, 4th and 2 or 3 for the Foxes. Coach Townsend sends the big hogs in there.
The space takers.
On 4th and short, this is when Coach Huddleston would say, root hog or die.
There you
root
go.
hog or die, which I still have no idea what that meant. As a lineman, you're basically supposed to get down. Root hog or die. Man in motion, fake handoff. They're going to pitch it to the man in motion. That's Bowling.
We got him.
And he's not going to make the first down. He's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage, so Fairfield will take over.
Several Mules there once again.
I was going to say. And by the way, that was a great job by Bronson Jones getting into the ball game late.
Man, I didn't think he was going to make it. I know Bronson. I know Bronson very well, and I was not sure he was going to make it.
Bronson needed to get into the Mules half of the field before he started running to the middle. But he got in there and got to his stance before the play started. Nice job. 11:13 to go here in the football game. Fairfield up 36-0. Remember, this is the Wayne County Shrine game. After the ball game, stick around. We'll show you the ceremony as they hand out the plaques to the player. Running by Hefner, the ball has popped into the air, and that might be a turnover. Did Hefner get it back? Hefner did get it back. What a fine tackle, though, by Andrew No. As he hit him square on the football.
I bet this tape's going to be shared around the BDC and some teams in our region.
You think?
Yeah, Hamco's done a great job of
they really
forcing
have.
fumbles.
Yeah, and you got to figure that the Fairfield Mules will other teams will think, boy, we can cause them to put the ball on the ground.
Yeah, we're going to follow this plan.
2nd down and 7. Gain of 3 for Hefner. 2 men split wide to the right, one to the left, wide to the left, one to the right. Back to throw is Pruitt. He now directs his blockers. He'll have the first down as he gets across midfield to about the 40 47 or 48-yard line of Hamilton County. That was a really observant run by Alec Pruitt, wasn't it?
Yeah, he looked all over the field, saw everyone was covering, and just immediately took off. And as you said, directed his blockers which way he was going and picked up several.
Into Hamilton County territory. 10:23 to go in the football game. A fast-paced game. Clock has stopped since Pruitt went out of bounds. Zerlini wide out to the left along with Caden Taylor. Back to throw. They do get it to Caden Taylor after a nice block by Zerlini. Taylor has the first down. He's going to be dropped at around the 31-yard line. Robbie Morgan with a fine open field tackle, but a gain of 18 on the play as Landon Zerlini put a, sometimes they might call that pass interference.
Oh, no.
Some folks might call that might have been a pick. Don't look at okay, if you're another coach and you're watching this game, don't look at that play.
He was just running his route.
He was just running his route. That's exactly right. 10 minutes to go in the game. 36-0 Fairfield. Lee out to the right. Mules trying to get to the running clock as they are well into Hamco territory. They look for Lee over the middle. The ball just a little bit short. Well defended by Samuel Leakey. He was all over Reese Lee.
Yeah, besides one pass play, Leakey's had a good night.
He sure has, yeah. He's had an outstanding evening.
Hamco's defense is what they were built up to be when explained to us. I mean, it sounds weird saying being up 36-0, but
Hamco's had a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
And when you give up the turnovers like
defense been on the field most of the night.
Yeah, it's been tough for their defense. Hefner in the backfield along with Pruitt. Good snap. The handoff goes to Hefner. He tries the left side. Gets through one tackle. He's down the sideline. He may score. One man to beat. Hefner into the end zone from 31 yards out. It was 1st and 10, and Hefner went all the way to the house. Touchdown, Mules. Mules go up 42-0 with 9:35 to go here in the contest. They will go for 2. And I don't think Fairfield will be passing anymore. I suspect we'll see
running clock.
I suspect we'll see the JV kids the rest of the game. 42-0 Fairfield. Going to try to make it 44. Pruitt has Kenny in the backfield with him. Handoff does not go to Kenny. It goes to Blake Pruitt, and he scores on the extra point. So with 9:35 to go in the game, Fairfield leads at 44-0. We'll be back after this message.
I'm Mike Dye from Max Dye Incorporated. Since 1964, we've been doing business with one simple idea. Treat people right, and they'll come back. So whether you're shopping for a new GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or pre-owned vehicle, or need service, we can help. Our qualified sales representatives and expert auto technicians provide you with straightforward, no-hassle shopping and service every time. Come see what we mean when we say hometown friendly, the way car shopping should be at Max Dye Incorporated in Salem.
First quarter on the moon to the west end of the field. Fourth quarter here on the field, and we will have a running clock the rest of the way as the Mules go ahead.
Jeremy Kuntz's night just got a lot easier.
Jeremy Kuntz's night, exactly right. The timekeeper here in the booth for the Mules. Carter's kick is getting better as the night goes on. That gets through.
By all of them.
And Leakey will pick it up at the 5, and he is met by about 10 Mules. And that might be a horse collar. Face mask or horse collar down there, I believe. They had him inside the 10, but that's going to come out to around the 22, 23-yard line. Personal foul, horse collar. And it will be Hamilton County football at their own 23-yard line. 9:26 to play. And when they blow it into play, it will not stop from here on unless there's a touchdown. It stops for a touchdown, stops for injuries, and stops for timeouts. And that's about it. Or field goal.
I wouldn't expect many timeouts.
Hamilton County has, 2 remaining, and Fairfield has 3.
I wouldn't expect them using them.
Well, yeah, I see your point. This, again, it is Wayne County Shrine night. in memorial of Greg Edwards, the Greg Edwards Shriner Memorial game. And the MVPs for both teams will be named afterward. As the first play against the JV squad now for Fairfield, basically in the game, rules for a not much gain. Quarterback for Hamilton County remains Quentin Harmon. Harmon, a junior. Derek Epperson, also a junior, but you want to keep Derek Epperson healthy. Next game for Fairfield. They're hitting the road for 4 weeks, or 3 weeks. They'll be at Carmi next weekend, rivalry week. Handoff goes to the left side. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Fairfield will be in Carmi next week. Carmi tonight at 1-2 down at El Dorado. Last score we heard on that was El Dorado by a couple at the half. And coincidentally, that's where Hamilton County goes next week.
El Dorado?
El Dorado. Cesar Valier late in the third quarter leads Johnston City 20-6. Man in motion, and there's another man in motion as Brock Bowling was ready to head out and make his block.
Both teams have kind of struggled with that play tonight.
Both teams have struggled a little bit.
A lot of false starts, illegal motions.
That is correct. Now fourth quarter, by the way, Cesar Valier up 26-6. I'm trying to find a third quarter score for the Carmi White County Bulldogs against El Dorado.
Amco's going to have to get this play off pretty quick.
They set the man in motion, and on the keeper again, Harmon on 3rd down and 10. Now it picks up about a yard. That'll bring up 4th down and 9, and back into a punt formation goes Garrett Webb. That El Dorado Carmi game, I thought it was at El Dorado. It is at Carmi. Low snap, picked up by Webb. Good kick. Wow, that kid
Webb's
can
had
kick
some
the ball.
nice kicks.
And the Mules are just going to let it die inside their own half of the field at around the 44-yard line. Fairfield will have it. Heron leads Benton 49-7 after 3 periods. Timeout on the field. Fairfield does take a timeout with 6 minutes to go. Well, he wants to set up his offense.
Yeah, we'll sub in a bunch of guys.
We'll keep it right here with the Mules up 44-0. And probably going to have to at some point start figuring out MVPs.
I don't want to.
We have to. We have a responsibility.
It's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough for both teams. It's going to be tough for both teams. Wayne County Shrine Club night will be handing out their MVP trophies. And again, big heavy thanks to the Fairfield Memorial Hospital making a $1,000 donation to the Wayne County Shrine Club. This is Greg Edwards Memorial Game, where Greg Edwards had some exploits right on this field. I remember those. You never saw those?
No, it's before my time.
He was something else, I'll tell you.
I get to see the off-the-field exploits.
Pinckneyville leads Sparta 21-12. It's a handoff, goes straight up the gut. That's Jake Kinney. And he's going to have a first down. I believe that was Kinney. Was that 50 or 5?
No, I think it was Caleb Wells.
Oh, okay. I saw the 5. You were looking at the TV. I was looking at the field. It's
at
more
the field.
tough. Yeah. I had a conversation with athletic director Bob Wells earlier, and suggested that they no longer have the red jerseys and with black numerals.
They confused us.
Yeah, it was rough. Handoff at Landon Zerlini, now the quarterback. And the Mules will pick up a couple. Have the first down.
Okay.
Who does? Handoff goes around the right side to Colton Ross. He'll be stopped inbounds, and he's getting up a little gingerly or slowly. He does get up. Under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game, and a holding penalty on the field. Not like you mentioned it, Jamie. Not too many penalties in this ball game tonight.
No, it's been a well-played game from that aspect. Lots of turnovers. At one point, we had more turnovers than penalties. I was trying to think what point that was. I made a note, but I've lost my notes.
As Colton Ross checks out of the ball game, holding his right shoulder pretty tightly, he might have a. He's talking immediately to Jed Jones and to Sarah Turner. I almost said Sarah Sloniker. Young lady was married last May.
I just call her Sarah Wees.
Sarah Wees. She may not like that. 1st and 20 now for Fairfield. Clock on the run. Handoff goes to Caden Taylor. He'll pick up about 4 or 5. As Mules will move to 4-0, winning this ball game tonight. Hamco will fall to 1-3. Again, next week we'll be in action at Flora. The Lawrenceville Indians coming in to play the Flora Wolves.
Another good place to go.
Yeah.
You think McGrew will be over by us this time? You think McGrew will be with us this time instead of across the field?
McGrew and Pat might change sides. Handoff goes to 38. We don't have his name. I believe he's a freshman.
We do not have a 38.
I'll have to talk with Bob Wells about him slacking on that. They've added? No, they have not added it to the other roster either. He'll come out. As he picked up, lost about 5. 3rd down and 19, 3rd down and 20, in that neighborhood. Always tough going down to Carmine next week for Fairfield. Tanner Garrison in the backfield now. Handoff goes around the left end. That is Colin Massey. And he'll be dropped for a loss of about 3.
Harmon a little slow getting up. He's got to be wore out. He's had a
tough night. You're right. You know, whoever is picking the MVPs tonight, they have their hands full.
It's tough.
It's tough.
I wonder who has sway in that.
You got to figure that Wyatt Gilbert or Dylan Hefner are both in the play for the Fairfield Mules. They both are having big nights. And you probably figure. As Cade Carter gets ready to kick it away.
Wisely
was a man short.
Couldn't wait too long.
He does kick it away, and heading down to gather is Samuel Leakey. He does gather at his own 20 and cuts down the sideline. Nice run all the way past the 40-yard line for Samuel Leakey, who you got to figure is in the running for the
it's him
Hamilton
or
County. Samuel Leakey with a nice game. I liked how Damian Parker ran early. Quentin Harmon had a nice game.
Coach Townsend trying to shuffle everybody in and out, get playing time.
I liked Andrew No, too. He played really well.
No.
Yeah, he did. He made some tackles for a loss. So 1st and 10 for Hamco as we go under a minute, probably about 2 plays to go as the may not have any plays, depending on how long it takes to administer the penalty. Huh?
Will Bowers made that way too easy
really
on the officiating crew.
As the Foxes back up, they will run one more play. Possibly.
Maybe.
44-0. Fairfield will take about a minute break after the ball game. Then we'll come back for the trophy presentation. As the Mules are going to move to 4-0. Back to throw deep.
Big ball.
Intended for Morgan. It is incomplete.
Did not miss him by much.
They brought in Epperson to throw the ball.
I didn't even notice. Trying to avoid the shutout, weren't they?
Yeah. Threw it to Morgan, and that's going to do it.
Didn't want the shutout.
How about that? Jeff
I just
Rush.
heard one of our fans not appreciative of Hamco trying.
I'll bet
I will
not.
not repeat, but was not very happy.
No. All right, the Fairfield Mules, that's the final whistle. The Fairfield Mules knock off the Hamilton County Foxes by a final score of 44-0. We'll be back in 1 minute for the trophy presentation.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Welcome back to the train yard as we're going over the replays of the evening. There was the opening kick that was missed. Here's the first touchdown of the game, a scamper by Wyatt Gilbert. Oh, that wasn't the first one. That was after that nice block, the block made by Luke Dagg, and Gilbert gets into the end zone on a 35-yard run. That was later in the game. Hamilton County. I think this is with the pick by Reese Lee down on the sideline. Reese Lee tight ropes the sideline. There he is, right inside the 10-yard line. Fairfield with picking up several turnovers on Hamilton County throughout the course of the game. And it was pretty much all Mules tonight. This is the last touchdown, I believe, of the game. Throwing it into the end zone. Looked everybody off, then went to Gilbert in the back of the end zone in the middle.
Just a beautiful play.
It was well set up. Next to last touchdown. Here's the last one. As the handoff went to Dylan Hefner, and he just broke a tackle, broke another one, cuts back to the middle, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Mules there as Dylan Hefner gets into the end zone. Here's the extra point attempt.
Blake
Pruitt with it for the Mules as the announcement just about to be made here at the center of the field. Handoff this time to Dylan Hefner. Hefner with a big long run, cuts up the gut, and dragged down by Samuel Leakey.
I know who the MVPs are.
I believe we both know who the MVPs are, as the Wyatt Gilbert and Samuel
really
Leakey.
Greg would really appreciate this. Wyatt and Greg were close. Greg's family was close with Wyatt. This is just really special that Wyatt pulled this off tonight, had the 3 touchdown nights, and was able to take home the first Greg Edwards game.
And look at there,
and had Riley and Nicole Edwards, Greg's daughters, here to hand the trophies out.
The Edwards family out there. How about that? Wyatt Gilbert Jr. wins the award
Greg's
for
brother, giving
Fairfield.
Wyatt a big hug.
And Samuel Leakey gets the award for the Hamilton County Foxes, as he's standing out there waiting for Wyatt to get back so they can take some pictures.
Oh,
and
there's Nora.
Nicole and Cora are going to go out and hand
that's Nora. That'd be Greg's
Nora
granddaughter.
Going out to hand the trophy to the Mules. The Shrine Game Trophy. Fairfield wins it here tonight, 44-0. And the Mules again move to 4-0 on the season, as the Hamilton County Foxes fall to 1-3. And now they're going to face the stands along with Greg Edwards' family. What a nice moment. If you can't tell, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Edwards had a big family. A lot of kids out there. Greg Edwards, the baby. And good to see all those folks out congratulations again to Wyatt Gilbert and to Samuel Leakey as the Fairfield Mules knock off the Hamilton County Foxes tonight by a final score of 44-0. Keep an eye on Wabash Catch TV over the course of the next few weeks as the fall sports continue. Next week, we'll be here again in Fairfield on Tuesday night. The Hamilton County Foxes volleyball squad will take on the Lady Mules. Next Thursday, we'll be in Salem. The Salem Wildcats hosting the Freeburg Lady Midgets. And then next Friday night, Jamie and I will be back in Flora for Flora's homecoming game against the Lawrenceville Indians. We certainly appreciate all of our sponsors bringing you tonight's action as the Mules knock off Hamilton County. Without the sponsors, we could not be doing it. Thank you very much to our entire crew here, and thanks to all you fans for watching. Again, go to YouTube to Wabash Catch TV. Hit follow, and you'll never miss a contest on Wabash Catch TV. Again, for our entire crew, for Jamie Hodges, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Fairfield defeats Hamilton County 44-0. So long from the train yard.